All right, guys.
Good
Thanks
morning.
for very good morning. Uh, you know, coming to this session. Uh, this is all about our life, your life. I'm sure you are here for to see a transformation in your life, or to transform your life in a way where you want to see you progressing in your life. So, in that context, this particular program, which is designed by Arfin Khan. Uh, this is going to span across for 10 weeks. I'll run you through what each of the weeks that's going to be, we're going to learn, we are going to experience. So before we get in there, let's have this ice broken, like knowing each other, understanding what are we going to do, how is that this program we are going to experience in the next coming weeks. So let me introduce myself. I am Ramnath, you can call me Ram. I am from South India. I am from a place called Hubli, North Karnataka. I'm the only son to my parents. I'm the only child, and my father has been a Sanskrit professor, and my mom a homemaker. I've been brought up in an environment where my father always made me look at life as lead it in a disciplined way. So yes, it was a little bit of discipline, little bit of the kind of experience that I had in my childhood was more of kind of frustration, kind of I'm not good enough, and all that was. I'll share some of the stories in the due course. So all those things were making me look at life in a different way, and look at my own life in a way where how I can excel in my life. So since childhood, I was having my own view of how my future is going to be. So after to cut a long story short, after I completed my graduation and I got into a job. Currently, I'm working as a program manager come agile coach. So in this profession, current role as an agile coach, I'm responsible for bringing in transformation in the software project development or software project, the services that we provide to the customer. So while I've been playing this role, in fact, currently I'm in this role for the last 5 to 6 years. During this journey, for the past 5-6 years, what I mentioned, one thing that came to my mind is that my role here is to transform the software delivery, transform the team's performance from where they are, in software terminology, or in the project management, it's called as high performing team. So in that context, while I was looking at it, some of the learnings that I got from getting certification from different bodies, like it could be agile coach, whether it could be safe or scrum master and all that. So one thing that came to my mind is that yes, I'm bringing in transformation only in a particular area of life, that is at my profession, at my work. I was just thinking, since my orientation was always to connect with people, bring in transformation in their lives at work, I just thought of how I can extend it in other walks of life. For example, it could be people, having issues in their personal life, in their health-related one, wealth-related. So, is there any way where I can use my experience in the other walks of life? So, while I was thinking on those lines, I came across Afin's system, and I have gone through that entire framework. So now I'm here, since we are in front of you, to help you and to make you go through that system and help you in seeing your seeing transformation in your lives. So I'm here as a coach. So before we get in further, what do you think coaching is all about? What is your view of how you look at coaching? In your view, how do you define coaching?
I see coaching as if I have to achieve a goal, what I have in mind, and I'm stuck at certain position, and that is where the coaches come in to enable us to reach the state where we want to be with their process of guidance or their methods in place. So I understand coaches may not give complete solution to what we need,
Okay.
but I believe you will help us guide and ensure we reach our goal by ourselves. That is my understanding. Right?
Awesome. In fact, you have a fair understanding of what coaching is all about. Definitely, it is on the similar lines. As you rightly mentioned, it's all about, looking at ourselves in deriving a solution. Like, coach comes in. Let me tell you what coaching is not all about, so that it becomes more clearer of what coaching is. Coaching is not about training. Coaching is not about counseling. Coaching is not about mentoring. Sometimes coach plays, wears the hat of all these things at certain, stages. But it's not only about giving instructions. Coaching is not about giving a specific instruction to your problem statement. Coaching is not about letting you follow certain instructions for a particular problem that you have in your life. It's about introspecting, looking at the unexplored possibilities which you have not explored so far. The coach comes in there to help you untap those areas which are not looked at until then.
That's
right. So this is what it is. So you will come across in this overall framework. It's a well-defined, well-proven framework that Arfin has put in place. So let's get started with that. So I have introduced myself already. So now why don't we have your introduction done and we can know each other.
Thank you for introducing me well. So my name is Prabhu. I'm from South India.
Okay.
And as most of the people across a decent study kid would do, we became engineer.
Okay.
So and then working in IT and allied fields for so far.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I'm getting into this particular coaching aspect is, as we all have aspirations, and you did mention about your professional elements into it. So I am aspiring similarly in the lines of what your professional goals are. How do we cross them and move ahead? Apart from that, also from the social relationship point of view, I feel I need some help for me to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have my passions and hobbies, but not able to pursue them clearly. These are some of the areas which I want to get through with. Yeah, that is the main reason I'm here.
Awesome. Very nice. Very nice to hear that. So let's see how you can, you mentioned about your passion, you mentioned about your hobby and all. So let us see where you have not been able to, spend time on it or able to pursue it further, which has been pending for so long, if at all it has been. So we will see how we can make it happen, help you achieve your unfulfilled dreams.
Right. Looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Ram. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of your session,
You're most
the
welcome.
Arfin session, and I'm happy to be with Prabhu to undergo this training. Glad to know that it has various aspects which are proven. Looking forward for that because my name is Naveen Gurusiddhaya and I'm from a place called Shimoga. I have totally 20 years of work experience. Initial part has been in finance and 13 years in IT. And I've been a manager, a pre-sales manager for India in a multinational software company, and now I'm a business consultant for business development for software companies. So I think that there's a lot more I can accomplish apart from whatever I've accomplished so far in my career. So hence I joined this course and look forward to learn more.
Super. So definitely, thanks for introducing and letting us know who we are and what you guys are. And I think this definitely helps you know each other, because this is going to be a journey where this team, we are going to be together in the next 10 weeks to come. And one critical piece in this overall coaching session is about sharing. That's very, very important. The reason being, while you share your problems, while you share your experiences, while you share your story, it definitely gives an insight to the other person to get connected and try to get a different perspective to solve his or her own problem. So I encourage you to have that in mind, in sharing your experiences in the due course, not just only the past experience what you had, but in the due course when we uncover the steps involved in this coaching, there are different stages that will come where you need to connect your experience and share it. So that's very important. And critical piece here is that what we speak about Sometimes it might get personal. Sometimes you will share which you have not shared with anybody. So be rest assured, and we need to commit ourselves to it that this will not go outside of this particular rule.
Yeah.
So that's the ground rule that let us adhere to. We need to trust each other in that aspect. And any questions so far? You have anything that you want to know more in detail about this in this session? What we have spoken so far?
I think you have been pretty clear because we are good to go right now.
All right, fair enough. So what we'll do now here is since we got to know each other, the next activity that will come here is about to know ourselves. So we'll get going about that, what that particular activity is all about, and what our personality is all about. So yeah, we'll talk about it very soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.